Hello again. Slightly better weather than yesterday, wasn't it? Yesterday was pouring down and I ended up hiding in the station. Nightmare. Anyway, off to Polly Steps direction today, and here's a quick update on the conkers in the porch. Remember my tiny little conker in the porch? Just come up a tiny bit. There he is. Look at him now. And of course there's his brother for comparison. Lovely. So I've got two of them now. Excellent. And the fish are getting a little more active now, finding their food, showing a bit more of an interest in it. In their lovely clean pond, smashing. So the conkers are certainly coming along nicely. Excellent. Lidls, popping over there later on the way back. But this is today, this is the first day, I don't have any update on the big wheel. But I've got some news on it. If all goes to plan, gonna visit tomorrow. Hoping to get about the 11 o'clock train to Dawlish Warren. Get off, couple of then and nows, ride the wheel, then walk the seawall back to Dawlish and train home. Nice structured plan, continuing to be erect, lovely. Thomas Looney House and Thomas Looney Cottage, which was where those subscribers I met the other day live. I won't use your names on video, but hi to both of you. There's the outside of your cottage, smashing. Yay, Patch Street. Seems to be holding up. Well, seems to be. Then again, I suppose the original potholes didn't get here overnight, did they? But something nice is developing just down there. And of course he's working his way back as fast as he can. But I don't think it's got the name Pothole Street up here anymore. Oh, that wasn't worth it, was it? Two little tiny carriages. I feel short-changed. Nearly there. Polly Steps. Lovely. Oh, and a crossover. Lovely. Quick pan round at quite a low tide. In my mind's eye today, I thought that it was going to be a very high tide up here today. But obviously I was wrong, and I do think there is Swan Solo. Is that you? We'll go down the slip ramp and take a look. Here we go. It's a bit slippy down the bottom here, it looks like, so I better be careful. I'll stop filming a sec. He's looking at me. Does he recognise me? I don't know. Hello, little egret, aren't you? Yes, I can see you hiding there. I'm attracting him with my special bag shake and whistle. Seems to work. Well, I hate to report it, but I don't think he's too well. He sort of walks up the beach towards me. I can't really go down any further because it's too wet for me. And it's like he's a bit drunk. Instead of coming and chasing me off, he's sort of, you know, staggered around and fallen over and gone back into the water. That's a shame. There he is. Come on, mate. Come on. Yeah, he's not right. He's not right. I can use that as a feeding bowl for him, if that makes any sense. There we go. At least he's had something now. That's better. If you're not well, mate, at least you've had something to eat. Alright, well, there we go. See you later, Swan Solo. Hope you get better. Keep my eye on him as best I can. Make sure every time I come down here, I've always got some food for him. Yes, as you can see, very Very low tide again today. As I say, it took me quite by surprise. I don't know why, I sort of got a mental idea of where the tide's supposed to be, and in my mind it's supposed to be high, but obviously I'm wrong. Certainly looks different, doesn't it? And in the distance there, Swan Solo still at his feeding tyre, finishing off every last bit, which is great, as a crow comes to assist him. I do find it slightly annoying that despite my plan to walk along the beach as far as the bridge, I got this bit here that I got to traverse, so I don't think I will. But the reason I was going along there was to do a kind of a then and now segment. I actually filmed some of this the other day and managed to properly lose it, but a week is a long time when it comes to my videos. So I did what I did last week, which was to go the other side of the bridge. And what happened was I filmed the new boatyard, that one there. I'm filming it through the bridge now on 20 times zoom. Anyway, that used to be railway sidings. Let me just run you a pre-prepared bit about what the old boatyard used to look like, and the fact there used to be a gasworks over there, which was demolished in the early 70s, and I can remember coming down to watch it explode. Anyway, here's a pre-recorded segment. Right, so we're going to talk a little bit about the Riverside Boatyard. This is a promotional shot from the Riverside Boatyard website, but we really want to talk about it back years ago when it was the gasworks and the sidings and all to do with the quays. So here's a picture from 1928, which shows the original buildings there, all to do with the gasworks. The site itself was established in 1840. The siding was laid in 1925, accommodated about 6 wagons. Used into the 1950s, closed in 1956, and the siding was disconnected from the main line and lifted in early 1960s. Of course, the area is now boatyard builders, and here it is in the 70s. There we are, and as you can see, still got the buildings there, and the gas works is visible to the right. And here's a shot from my drone in 2023 of the same area, just to give you an idea of what it looks like now from the air. Similar sort of shot. And yes, there were some plans in 2020 to really sort of pump it up and bring it into the, you know, the new world, and it would look quite impressive, but they never came to be. So here's a couple of artist's impressions of them anyway. There you go. Oh, well, I hope that was of interest. That's most of that information is from Jeffrey. Thanks, Jeffrey. Included some shots from one of my drone flights as well in his information to match things up. Excellent. All right. Is that me? It looks a bit like it was like a cow's head with a horn, laying down, looking towards us. I don't know. Whee! Cheerio, mate. Hope you enjoyed your breakfast. See you soon. Well, I've just had a message from Russell Clark, who's my gas-safe gas engineer I use. I mentioned him in another video. I bumped into him and he said he had the part in his van. He was going to arrange time to fit it. But he wants to come and do that this afternoon. So that's another thing that'll be done and out of the way. Lovely. Thanks, Russell. Yes, like I said the other day, it is looking a lot more spacious down here. Not quite sure why, but yeah, seems to be a lot more space than there normally is. That boat's normally floating. Of course, it's up on the Salty today. And finally, Alan's boat, safe and sound, all in good nick. Lovely. Nirvana song. Smells like... Yay! Advertising for the channel. Lovely. It's like the other day I was filming this and I wanted to say lovely wisteria and my son's wisteria and this, that and the other wisteria. Could I remember the name wisteria? No, you probably have heard me refer to it as the plants in the video because I just couldn't find the word. Weird. And docked today we have the Sea Chiranti again, which if you search that on the channel you should see a shot of it coming in, taken from the ship itself, camera on board. And next to it is the something 5, I can't tell from here, of course you'll be able to see quite clearly on the bigger screen. Begins with an M and there's a number at the end, I think. Anyway, there's that one, loading himself up. And finally, there's Polly Steps. Can we see Swan Solo from here? Let's see. Is that him there right in the centre? Something's white anyway. Can't tell from here. I think it might be because it's moving. Anyway, that's 20 times zoom. Whee! And unsurprisingly, very low tide here as well. Here's some twanging of guitars from the little stage they've got set up there for their festival, which probably will take place this afternoon because it's a bank holiday today. Lovely. And they've certainly got the space on the beach for people. That timed quite well. Yes. Imagine having to have some sort of event and everything is, you know, tides right in. Wouldn't happen, would it? Lovely. Nice having a musical accompaniment of drums as you walk along the back beach. Why not?
It's got a yellow bucket.
Group of people waiting for the ferry there, which is just left actually. Look, it's heading off towards Sholden. That's a shame. Never mind. But that's annoying. Bank holiday. And of course the toilets are closed. And when you look at how many people are up here in the car park making use of it, it just goes to show it's not the best day for closing them. Yep, hardly a space available up here. Here we are, a few more beach huts appearing. And what an expanse of beach. Crazy. Some sort of yachting event. Lovely. Quite a busy seafront, especially up by the children's skate park and on the play park to my left, which obviously I'm not going to film that or the skate park, but full of kids, full of families, full of parents. Excellent. At least I was able to see in the distance the toilets on the den are indeed open today, which is a nice change. So yes, that's what these plants are that they've put up around the edge of the toilets. Got people in at the top there, on top of the cinema. Lady enjoying the view and the chap sat down. And why not? Lovely place to stay, if you can get there. Smash in. Right, I'm going to start heading up now via the triangle and via Lidls, just for some bread. That's all. Lovely. No seagull present. It must be the changeover day where they take the one that's stuck there and stick a new one on. Never did end up getting a curry this week. And of course it's Monday now, so it's closed until Wednesday. But I'll have one Wednesday. Oh yes. I nearly forgot to go to Lidls just now. That's no good, is it? That's one place to build a nest, I suppose. Slightly low down. Can have a few doggies involved. But yeah, fair enough. Whatever floats your boat, Mr. Thinking
Seagull.
about it, I can't say I've seen the seagulls nesting on the floor in Timoth before. Maybe there's a problem. I don't know. Swan Solo's not well. Seagulls nesting on the floor. Seagull missing from the top of the triangle. End of days, isn't it? Everything's going to pot. Everything's going to pot. Back of Wetherspoons for Barry. And Bigford's Lane. I just thought, I hope Lidls is open. It's bank holiday Monday, isn't it? Didn't think of that. I expect it will be though. Very rare it's ever closed. Yep, Lidls is open and no alarms going off with people running out carrying milk, which I didn't notice when I filmed one of my videos recently, but everyone pointed out to me when it went live. What a nice sunny day it turned out to be. Hope it stays like this tomorrow and be over in Dawlish Warren and walking the seawall. Lovely. And with that, with my single loaf of bread on my arm, we shall call it a day. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow in Dawlish Warren for a ride on the big wheel. Right, see you then. Take care. Bye.